Hi everyone, I'm Lori Townsend. I'll be your professor for business communications. I just recorded this big long intro and it deleted for some reason. So here we go again. Maybe it'll be better the second time around. This is the home page for your course. Just so you know, this class runs the entire semester. The other one does not. It runs half the semester. So I just want to make sure you know you're in the right section. The first thing I want to start with is course announcements. I post usually an announcement every week to try to remind you of what you got to do and when you got to do it, so please make sure you're reading them. They come to your email as well. The first thing you have to do for this course is you have to check your T-Wolves account. Any information from me, anything that's missing, I'll email you at that account, and it's very important. Sometimes students will email me a question, I'll answer them within an hour, and then they respond 4 days later. That makes it very hard to help you. If you do email me, make sure you're checking your email account because I do answer rather quickly. The left side here is called I call it the Quick Links menu. There's a link to most everything in the course that you need. Make sure you go through and read everything. It says to start with the course information, which we'll look at in a moment. And then you have to take part in the icebreaker discussion, tell us a little bit about you and learn a little bit about your classmates, and then you can start Module 1. So here we go with the course information online. This course is point-based, not average-based. And what that means is that you may get 120 on a test, or maybe worth 120, you get 116 versus a score of 98. And that confuses a lot of people. So I just want to make sure you understand that. But this is what gets you an A, and it tells you the point distribution and what module to find the assignments in. Okay? And down below it is a breakdown of what gives you what grade. So 960 gives you an A, and then we go from there. Okay? So make sure you go through and read all this information, especially about starfish. We use starfish in this. I use starfish pretty much in this course. You may get a kudo if you're doing a good job, or you may get a flag in case something's wrong and I'm trying to get a hold of you. Okay, so here's the learning mod. Oh, now I'm going to smart evals. I don't want to go there. Oh, we went to Module 1. That's okay. We went to smart evals. Okay. So in most of the modules, there's some lectures that I recorded. If I took the time to record a lecture, please take the time to view it. It's very frustrating when someone tries to do an assignment and they do poorly and you know that they just didn't watch the lecture. So if I took the time to record it, it definitely is worth your while to watch it. Okay. The first assignment is the Secrets of Body Language. That gives you a little time to get your book because it's not from the book. It's from a YouTube video. I post the link there, but YouTube constantly moves the assignment. So please, if it doesn't come up for that URL, just search Secrets of Body Language. It's from the History Channel. It's an hour and a half long. It'll come up and answer these 18 questions. Okay, so here's the assignments. This one's in a folder because I give you a lecture, some little information to help you with the assignment. Then under Module Assessment 1, that's your test for the module. It's in MindTap, which means that this little blue star here tells you it's in MindTap. This is what you need the code for in your book. If you didn't purchase the code in a book, you can purchase the code when you link out here. Now, you do need it for the tests. There's no way around it, so please make sure you get the code. Okay, Module 3 is the formal report module. This is a little different from assignment. It's worth 20% of your grade, but you cannot pass without completing it. Even if you eke out a D or even a C grade. It's required for this course. It's one of the learning objectives, and it's why a lot of people have to take this course. So it is required. Oh, I have assessments here, and I put the Module 3 and Module 4 together, so I'll just get rid of that folder. Okay, and I use SafeAssign. What SafeAssign is an anti-plagiarism software. Your paper is automatically submitted there when you submit it to me, and it checks for things that came from other sources and alerts me to it, and then I go in and decide whether it was plagiarized or not. Okay, so let's go back to the learning modules. I want to show you the online book. Scroll down past the modules, you'll see Essentials book, and link out to the course in MindTap. It opens in a pop-up. You must have your pop-ups enabled. A lot of people email me about errors. It's because they don't have their pop-up enabled. Okay, there's the full book. And the nice thing about it is you can search. So if an assignment's on page 147, you can type in 147 and hit search. And it'll take you to that page in the book. Now sometimes it's off by a page. So either go to the page before, the page after, and you'll find the assignment. Okay, but just take a look. You should be able to find it. Okay. Again, pop-ups must be enabled. So there's the link to Cengage support if you need help, and this is to the unlimited dashboard, so you can get all your books from Cengage for $120, no matter what class they're for. Okay, there's an FAQ for this course. I get asked the same questions all the time, so I ask that students review the FAQ before they message me. More so you get the information as quickly as possible instead of waiting for me to respond. You can get it right away. You can just read it. Okay, do I need the book? Yes. What does the due date mean? It means 11:55 at that night. I can't find the due dates. Use the calendar hot link on the left, which is right there, BUSCOM calendar. I can't find I get asked all the time, I can't find the report topic, so I write a little map here. I take most assignments late, a little bit late. I will work with students with that, but if it's the draft or the final due date, those are hard dates. I can't give you an extension. People ask me when I say the draft for the report, what do I mean? I mean the entire report in a preliminary form. Can I come to your office and do my speech? You have to do a speech for this course, and it's posted to YouTube. You can take it down after I grade it. You'll know it's done. You can delete it as soon as you see a grade pop up. But I don't allow students to come to my office to give a speech because it's an unfair advantage to other students. I emailed your assignment. Did you get it? Just check and see if it's submitted. If you see it, I see it. I submitted assignment. Why didn't you grade it? I grade in a rotation. I go from class to class to class to class. So if I just finished your class and you submitted something, it might take a week till I get around to the next time, depending on what assignments were due. So I ask that you just be patient. I worked ahead. Why didn't you grade it? I try to be in the same mindset. Like if I'm doing the portfolios, I want to be in the portfolio mindset at the time. So if you submit it 3 weeks early, I might let that sit until the portfolios actually due and I have more of them. How can I access the ebook? I actually made a little video for them besides the video that I'm doing right now. I see something in the grade book, but I can't find it. There are 2 assignments that pop into that grade book that I have deleted absolutely everything that refers to them. I just can't get them gone. So if they turn up in this class too, just ignore them. And it's points based, so even if you had a 0 entered, as long as it doesn't have points assigned to it, it's not going to hurt your grade. Okay, I see things that say count for grade inside MindTap. No, everything you need to do for MindTap is here in Blackboard. There are assignments that MindTap marks as needed for a grade. I didn't mark them as such, and no. Again, if it's not on the list showing you what assignments you need and their point distribution, ignore it. Okay? So that's the FAQ. I just showed you how to find page numbers, but we just did that, so you should be okay. So make sure you go through and read everything and get started as soon as possible.